JSIA and JGU changed my life. They actually did. I was an engineer. I came from an engineering background, and Professor Mohsin Raza Khan, Professor Shriram Chaulia, these people just introduced me to these new things, economics and political science and international relations. I started reading a lot. I had probably read 5 books in my life by the time I ended my engineering, and by the time I graduated from Jindal, I had read probably about 50-60 books. I started reading. The most important thing and the most memorable experience for me was I was able to learn Mandarin language at Jindal. I got a scholarship to study in Taiwan for 1 year, and that has helped me immensely. In the past 4 years, I've changed 4 jobs, and I've always moved up the ladder. And in every single interview, the thing comes up, okay, so you're Indian and you speak Mandarin. Oh, that's great, you've spent time in Taiwan. And our professors were gracious enough to help me with my first job. I started my career in Jakarta with a boutique consulting called Strategic Asia. So I've worked in Indonesia. By working in Indonesia, I also gained experience into Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar.
JSI actually means a lot for me. My specialization was, I did my dissertation in international economic institutions and their role in the world order under the guidance of the Dean, which actually helped me to understand how everything actually is, and it was actually a wonderful experience. JSI actually helped me understand how to go about it through giving an individualistic perspective of, so it's a very different thing. JSI as a campus, as a school of study, is completely different from any other school that's there in India. So previously I was studying in Bombay, in RC Monji, and wow, that was just a complete transition. So JSI, they don't actually push you to do something. They inspire you, they motivate you. There's never a forced way of making you study. You're given readings, it's up to you. You want to read it, you don't want to read it, you go to class without reading. You'll look stupid for 1 week, 2 weeks, but the 3rd week you'll be like, I think I should at least look at them once, So that's what JSI taught me, to understand yourself, and it gave you the freedom to choose anything you want, any subject that you're inspired by, that you're passionate about, especially your passion. Would it be anything? There's nothing brick or mortar that you have to study. So that's been very wonderful. I mean, as an individual, it's been very liberating to be a student of JSI.
I actually interned in Kashmir for a month. I worked with the Jammu and Kashmir Coalition for Civil Society. I investigated human rights abuses by the Indian military in Kashmir, and after that I did my thesis on the same topic in London. So I think that internship gave me a lot of information that I could use in the future.
My name is Nishita, and Nishita Raj, and I graduated from Jindal in 2016, and I majored in gender and human rights. So that's my area of interest. So hence I was given the opportunity to pursue what I wanted to in Jindal. Right now I work with International Justice Mission. It's an international organization that works against human trafficking. So I work with the Delhi office, which works against bonded labor all over the country. The fact that we had the opportunity to stay on campus and be a part of everything that took place on campus, regardless of which school it was, I think that was the most holistic approach of Jindal. Just because I was in JSI, there was nothing that barred me from attending any other schools, talks and seminars. So I think in terms of that, there was a lot of exposure, which lacks in a lot of other institutions, is what I'd like to say. And also the quality of the faculty, it's been amazing, top class, if I can say so. So actually the career placement department, they're the ones who helped me get the internship with ActionAid India. So I interned with them for 2 months in Bangalore.
Before coming into this course, I really never had an idea about a lot of these, how a law is made as such, and also what are the things which go into producing, let's say, the political impacts of it, that sort of thing. So the course actually gave me, broadened my view of the world and how the world works. Really, it helped me a lot. And especially going into meeting, in a front-end meeting with people, when somebody says that he's a neoconservative or a neopolitical ideologist or something along those lines, or a neoliberalist, you really had no idea. But after taking this course and then sitting through those meetings, it's just a walk in a park, and you can relate to a lot of things that the industry experts or people like experienced people in that field are saying. So that was like a huge boost to my career. Otherwise, I should have just kept quiet in a lot of meetings, but this helped me a lot. So.
Our problems in speaking English, and so they understand what kind of situations are we facing and try to help.
My name is Shashwat Tiwari, and I graduated from JSIA in 2014, and it was a good experience studying over there under the professors and all, and internship experience was pretty good. I interned at VIF, that is Vivekananda International Foundation, and I was working for a project under India's current NSA, that is Mr. Ajit Doval, and assisted him for a period of 3 months. After that, I joined National Maritime Foundation for my job after graduating, where I was working on India's maritime security issues pertaining to energy security as well as overall Middle East region. And being my expertise in the Middle East, I then moved on to another organization known as the World Observer Foundation, where I assisted in their project on overall India's new foreign policy towards Middle East. Completed that, and now I'm currently working at Pinkerton for the past 10 months as intelligence specialist, monitoring physical threat and overall for APAC as well as Africa and Middle East.
Hi, I'm Sridhar, and I graduated from the 2014 batch from JSIA. My particular internship was, I initially joined the Center for WTO Studies at the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, and where I worked on strategic trade policy and its impact on the Indian foreign policy. And my experience there was pretty useful, as it came directly under the Ministry of Commerce, and I got to know like how the policy making in the particular ministry and department works. So that was quite a good experience in that sense. Attending the conferences was the best part, especially when we had to come to Delhi. So that was like a liberation out of, you needed a change. So, and IHC was the center we used to frequent because most of the conferences used to happen here. And so yeah, we've gotten to see everyone from Manmohan Singh to Hamid Karzai to John Kerry to Obama to everyone. So I think that's experience in itself that we kind of cherish.
We have a very close-knit alumni who actually go out of your way and help you out, and even if you meet some alumni across the town, or if you meet them in Delhi or perhaps anywhere you go in India.
My name is Ashish. I graduated in 2013. I'm from the first batch. So my experience in JSI has been fascinating. I learned a lot about international theories and international relations. I did my major in non-profit because I got a chance being a visiting scholar in School of Public and Environmental Affairs, Indiana University. So my experience in and all has been tremendous.
We are the future. We are OP Jindal Global University.